Okay, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is I'm now level 40 and nothing can touch me because this netherite armor is overpowered as shit. The bad news is I learned a thing between episodes, and there's another thing that, look at these blaze rods, you just saw it there. It's very useful if you want to record a video for YouTube to actually press the record button and not the go live button. Luckily, it doesn't automatically go live on my YouTube channel when I press that button. It just makes me select a live event, which there was none. So it was just kind of like hanging out on that screen while I was recording last episode. But yeah, I recorded for like almost 2 hours in this nether fortress here, which is a lot bigger actually than you think. I would show you around, but not a lot of fireworks left. Got 3 wither skeleton skulls, a lot of bones as well, gas here, some nether bricks, a lot of coal, obviously, because I've got a looting 3 sword. It took quite a while. It did take quite a while. So let me show you how many wither skeletons we had to kill in order to do that. I think statistics, mobs, where are you? I've killed 1 ender dragon and 2 endermen. Wow. Let's see. Somewhere around here we should have wither skeletons. Somewhere, maybe I already scrolled over with 111. For 3 skeleton skulls. So that is actually like, that's 1 every 35-ish? 32, maybe? Which is about actually right, once I think about it. Because I think with a looting 3 sword it becomes 4-5%, something like that, to get a wither skeleton skull. So I was a little bit unlucky, but let's go home now and build ourselves a wither, because I'm not going to redo the entire thing to get more skulls than I need. So when I jumped off, I wasn't wearing my chest plate, so yeah, I only have 1 heart left. Let's get some food before we might want to just have some more food to begin with before we go fair to wither, because I only have these 8 pork chops. I think I've got a lot of pork chop in here, so let's just use that. Probably should have brought some of those blaze rods, eh? Then again, I've got more coal than I know what to do with, so I think we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and say that 17 will be enough. It might not be. It probably won't be, but it'll be funny. So we're going to go there with these pork chops, some instant health potions I still had in this chest, and other than that, we're just going to go with everything we got here. I think that should be enough. Do I have full netherite? Yes. Should the wither be at least somewhat easily beatable for me? Probably, yeah. Am I still going to cheese the hell out of this fight? Definitely, yeah. So let's just do it in this hallway, because this one goes the furthest without any like major interruptions. So I think this might not be a bad spot to place it in. So let's start building. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 soul sand. We're gonna do this uncut. I mean, I've already cut in the video, but the rest of this fight is going to be uncut. I don't actually know if this will spawn. It will. Okay, so what we do, I mean, you probably have already seen this a lot of times. I don't have a strength potion with me, though. So that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. What we do is we're just going to snipe him until we can't, and then we're going to beat his head in with a smite sword, and it's going to be magnificent, because it also has smite. Did I say smite already? Netherite. I mean, it's netherite. Which I've never actually used a netherite sword on the wither before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how you're now range protected. Man, that does a number on him. That really does a number on him. Holy crap, and that is the wither done for. We got our nether star. Too bad we don't have enough blocks to actually make anything out of it. Do coal blocks work? I don't think blocks of coal work. If they do, we probably have enough coal to make that work. But nowhere near enough iron and or gold. We're not going to make a netherite beacon. That Don't kid yourselves. We're not going to. If anything, the easiest to farm at this point, probably emeralds. So maybe an emerald beacon. I don't know what metal we're going to be using for the beacon yet. But I didn't expect this to be done so early in the episode. We're under 10 minutes into the recording, probably like 5 minutes into the episode, and we've beaten the Wither. So I guess we want to make the beacon as well today? Maybe? Let's just make a tier 1 beacon. We've got enough gold to make a tier 1 beacon. And then, let's do this quickly because I don't want to walk all the way back. And then we can probably make a emerald beacon with some higher tiers. Or we can try to make it entirely out of gold. Because honestly, getting gold has gotten a lot easier in this update than it has been in the past. So maybe we just want to make a gold one. Would be still a little bit tedious because I'd go through the nether mining up gold, but let me do a little bit of calculations to see how much gold we'll actually need for that. Because how many blocks do we have to begin with? If I convert this all into blocks, we've got 11 blocks. I think you need like 72 blocks to make a full-size beacon. Let me go do a little bit of math. Okay, I did a little bit more math, and we have 11 blocks, but we need a lot more than 72. We need 244, which means that we need about 2,097 more golden ingots. That being said, I didn't convert these into ingots yet. It's probably not going to yield that much. That's 11 ingots, so that means that we need, let's do minus, oh, no, minus 11. We need 2,086 more ingots, which is quite a lot. If we convert that into stacks divided by 64, we need 32.5 stacks of gold. That is like half of this chest. That's just like an entire full inventory of gold. I don't think that is really something we're going to be doing. But for the time being, let's actually make the beacon first. And there we go. The beacon has been created. I needed to find myself some more glass because obviously I use all my glass to make glass paints by accident. Let's place the beacon here for the time being, just on top of my central room for the house. It's a very messy place for a beacon to be, I'm going to be honest with you. But it's a place. We've got haste or speed. We don't really need haste around here for what I think are obvious reasons. But honestly, having some speed around here, probably not a bad idea. So let's place in a golden ingot, and we've got a little bit of speed around the base. Now, is this going to be satisfactory? For the time being, a little. For the long term, yeah, no, definitely not. We are going to want... Bye. We're going to want a full-size beacon, even if we don't actually end up using the full-size... I guess speed 2 actually would be kind of nice to have, right? Around the base. But also, in order to be able to use haste 2 for, like, very efficient mining, especially combined with this netherite pickaxe with efficiency 5, it's going to be quicker than instant mining. It's going to be glorious, but we're going to need a lot of blocks for it. And for that, I think we're going to need the help of you. With these two trades, you're going to be so valuable, it's kind of insane. So let's go do that. I guess we can do that this episode, because it's not actually that much work. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a tiny little room here, and I actually kind of like the idea of using cobblestone rather than stone bricks for it, because it's going to be a more of like a dungeon type area. I'm also going to be using iron bars because it kind of need to be honest. And I think just generally speaking, it doesn't need to be a big room. I think the room I'm building right now, the only reason it's this big is because I want to be able to connect every single villager cell to it. It can be a lot smaller than this, though I don't know what the minimum dimensions are. I guess the minimum dimensions are like 3 by 3, but we'll see. The issue is, I don't have much more cobblestone, so we're going to finish that room with stone bricks after all. I don't know, I might convert the entire thing into cobblestone at some point, I might convert the entire thing into stone bricks at some point. For the time being, it's going to be a little bit of a mismatch as far as blocks go, but still, I think that really still kind of fits, honestly, especially since I can make like the entrance part here. I guess every single one of these parts is going to be an entrance part eventually. Never mind. I'm just trying to find excuses not to have to do more work. The range on a tier 1 beacon isn't that large, is it? I'm pretty sure the range becomes larger as the beacon grows as well, though I don't know for sure. Usually I don't have a tier 1 beacon. Usually I just go straight to max tier beacon, but for that I'm going to need a couple more emeralds. And now we close off this area right here, and as a result of that, we're going to get quite a lot of monster spawns in here in no time at all. We're going to kill all of those monsters except for one zombie. Then when we light this area up, we'll have one zombie in here, and hopefully we will not murder that zombie by accident. And there will be no more spawns. I could have sworn I had a misplaced brick somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. So this is going to be very interesting. Let's see what this ends up turning into. We do need to go a little while away for monsters to start spawning. I'll just hang out here at this side of our animal farm for the next like 5 or 10 minutes. Then that room will be absolutely swarming with enemies, which I will murder with my netherite sword. Again, it's not the sharpness one, which is a little bit too bad, but all the zombies and skeletons are going to be in a lot of trouble anyway. The only thing that I'm worried about are creepers, but we'll see how we deal with that. Well, I'm just sitting here waiting for the spawns over there to happen. I read up a little bit more on beacons on the Minecraft wiki. And a tier 1 beacon has a range of 20 blocks, which it feels like that's not 20 blocks, but apparently it is. I guess with the diagonal counted in, it kind of is 20 blocks. And for every tier you add, it adds 10 more blocks to the range until you're at 50, at which point, if you need more than 50 blocks of range on your beacon, you're just going to need to build a second beacon, at which point you probably won't. And if you do, you'll probably have an emerald production farm like this, and you can build a lot of beacons around your entire base. You're going to need to find more wither skeleton skulls to actually make that happen, though, because obviously you need to fight as many withers as you want beacons. Obvious things being obvious. I think we have some spawns right now because I've waited for most of an entire Minecraft day. Let's see. That does definitely seem like a skeleton spawned in there. Hopefully we also have a zombie, because I kind of was hoping for a zombie, to be honest with you. So far, just seeing a bunch of skeletons. I'm not a very happy person about that, gonna be honest with you. Yeah, just 3 skeletons. That wasn't a lot of spawns. Gonna be honest with you, that's a little bit disappointing. I guess I have to just wait even longer. I mean, I didn't wait for that long. I waited for like 3 or 4 minutes. While we're trying to spawn things over there, it might actually be worth my while to go over to this underwater monument here, which, yeah, I know they're going to attack me, and I'm going to be mining fatigue before I can probably mine any of the prismarine, but if I can manage to get some of the... I can't. Damn it. I was hoping that I could get some of this stuff before that. But I think maybe as long as I'm not underwater, it won't get reapplied to me, maybe? Let's test our theory for right now. Also, there's a lot of guardians around here. They're not doing a lot of damage to me because netherite. But I don't actually know if you guys even drop anything. I don't think you do, right? I don't think so. There's a lot of you around here. And I'm not a huge fan of you because you actually are dealing quite a bit of damage so far. So yeah, maybe we better just leave. They take quite a number of hits from a netherite sword. They drop prismarine crystals. I can make prismarine blocks from the guardians outside here, so that when I go in, I'll have water breathing and night vision. Which is kind of like the whole point of me trying to do this. I don't know how many blocks you need for the prismarine, for the heart of the ocean thing to work. But we're getting close. We also need some of them shells. And those shells are really annoying to get. we'll bother with that some other time, if at all. I also need to really just make a entrance to my home from the outside, because I've got mining fatigue. Of course I do. Luckily, I have an insane amount of animals, so getting rid of mining fatigue is no problem whatsoever. Let's see if that little excursion got us some zombies. We only need 1 zombie, and then we'll be fine. We don't need 20, we don't need 30, we don't need even 2, we just need the 1. We're not going to be very lucky, are we? Maybe just best to wait for nighttime. And while we do that, I looked up, coal does not work, even lapis does not work, which both of those make sense, but I just figured I have plenty of iron and some diamonds, so I might as well put this to use, because you can actually mix and match different types of metals in a beacon. I'm going to revert those back into the metal form, but for the time being, I think we might be able to go for a tier 2 beacon, which means at least we have a little bit more range on our haste speed. So yeah, I actually do not have enough. Surprise, surprise. This is literally all the iron, gold, and diamond I own. And we need a fair bit more. We need 4 more blocks in order to make a tier 2 beacon, which actually, all things considered, isn't that bad. I don't think zombified piglins count as zombies to make zombie villages, so it's a little too bad, but at least we got 1 step closer to fulfilling our full-sized beacon. I just figured let's repair our armor a little bit by breeding some animals. And this is how you get easy, quick experience. Isn't it fantastic? I think my armor is fully repaired now, so let's do the elytra, let's do the sword as well. And then everything else we can just sell to the villagers for some emeralds, which we should really not be that close to, and everything's repaired. We shouldn't be getting that close. Full inventory because of eggs. Just used the last couple of seeds. We shouldn't be getting that close because that's prohibiting spawns. But we can... My god, that's a lot of eggs. We're just going to dump some of the eggs in here. And I'm going to try to finish a sentence one of these days. Trading with the villagers means that I'm too close for zombies to spawn. And actually... You wake up, because I want to trade not with you, never mind. I want to trade with your friend over here. I want to trade with you. It's not a lot of emeralds, but it's some. Okay, so now I'm actually going to wait through the night, which in theory should mean that the spawns are slower there, but at this point I'm willing to try anything. Let's go have a quick fly around, just so that there's a little bit more distance even between us and the monsters, and maybe get some prismarine. Yeah, as long as you're not in the water, you can definitely just mine the prismarine. Huh. No, you cannot. I mean, you can, for a little while. And I guess that's everything I needed, so... Yay me. Where's my... Oh, my fireworks are in my hotbar. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Maybe I'm just a little too impatient, but... I'm gonna go ahead and check on my room back here again, because in theory... I'm not really getting any spawns, am I? Why? Am I really too close? Because I don't think I am. But it's dark in there. There's not a lot of other places for monsters to spawn other than underwater. But there's not that many drowned. So... Why am I not getting any zombies? This has worked in the past. Remember this place? The thing we thought that was going to be our home base and island. Good old times. I'm just trying to get some distance between me and the house for a moment here so that things can start spawning in their room. I don't know if this distance is a little bit too much. I think after like 200 blocks or something like that, maybe 128, monsters stop spawning if you're not that close. So maybe I'm already too far away, but I was too close before, it seemed like, so I don't know what way to go. I'm still kind of amazed that this nether portal didn't have a chest. Do the overworld sites never have chests? That could be the case, I suppose. Let's see if the distance made any difference. Difference. English, hard language. And, oh man, I hate the fact that I'm wearing torches. I can hear a thing. I think I heard a zombie. You both die. Do I have a zombie? I do not. I think I've got a skeleton head though. Did I see that correctly? I didn't. I don't even think you can get that legitimately in vanilla Minecraft anyway. So yeah, still no zombie. I thought I heard a zombie though. I thought I heard a zombie. Maybe I just heard a villager. Because they sound so similar. Do I hear a zombie on top, mate? No, because he would be not spawning to begin with. Never mind. I was going to say he'd be burning by now, but he would just not be spawning. Plan B is just lead a zombie all the way through here, through a path, into the portal. I could just wait for nighttime as well, which I might eventually end up doing anyway, but for the time being, let's make a path a zombie can walk. I think zombies won't burn as long as they don't get in direct contact with sunlight, so this should actually work. In theory, maybe, I don't know. Hopefully. Let's give it a test. I think if I were to set my difficulty to hard rather than normal, that might actually benefit me in this very specific case. But that would feel a little bit cheesy. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be large enough of a dark area. Maybe it's just the fact that my room isn't dark enough? Or large enough, I mean. It definitely is dark enough, but maybe it's just not large enough. That could be the case. There's no zombies anywhere around here. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's so dark in here. Do I even have my video settings set to bright? I do. It's just very dark in here. Maybe my monitor settings aren't all the way correct either. I guess some gold actually doesn't hurt because I'm trying to make a larger beacon. It's a monster, alright. It's not the right one, but it's a zombie. Do not explode. I only need one zombie, but you can both come here and play. Come on. You're invited. You can come up. And now the very long and slow process of taking these guys back through the nether, into my overworld base, into the zombification room starts. Seems to be working. And I think, okay, so that one isn't the smartest. But this one seems to have no. You need to stay alive, stay alive. Both of you. No, don't. Okay, you're gonna stay there while I no, don't burn to death, you idiot. I'm gonna build you a little roof. Gonna build you a little roof. So you don't burn to death. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet without you getting out of the water or attacking me. Come on. Okay, you're not on fire. You're on fire again. You're not on fire. You're not on fire. Come on. Your AI pathfinding is not that great, but I've got a water bucket with you, with me for you, so you should be able to make this. Okay, he's in the nether. That's a really good start, because getting him through the nether should be the easy part. Definitely, yeah. This is not going to be too difficult. Oh, hello. Where is he? There he is. Okay, so this should be the easy part. The only thing I'm a little bit afraid about is getting him through to the zombification room. Oh no, there's actually there's a roof all the way there. So he won't burn. He won't burn inside my house. It's just, as I said, gonna take a while. I can see the end of the tunnel. It's been a couple of minutes, but I just hope there's not a lot of hoglins around that I have to murder before this zombie can get through my other portal. Because I don't want to have to use my sword against the hoglins and accidentally kill my zombie friend here. Because he is my friend, alright? He's going to help me get such good deals. He's going to make me frickin' rich. Okay, don't wander into the light. There is no light. Okay, that is amazing. There's no light. It's actually nighttime. That is exactly what I needed it to be. Please, if there's zombies in here now, I'm gonna lose my shit. There isn't. Okay, good. It might actually mean that the villagers will never sleep again. That if there's a zombie this close to them. I didn't think about that. But we've got a... oh, no. We've got a zombie in here. Let's light this area up so that we don't have more than one zombie in here. And that's that. We've got a zombie. I think the rest of the world will have to wait until next episode, because we wasted a lot of time at that ocean monument and trying to make that whole spawning chamber thing work. I don't know why it didn't. Probably just because it wasn't... Hello, Iron Golem. I guess my zombie friend panicked you. Your villagers, and now you exist. I suppose that means free iron for me, because you're gonna die. This might not have been a great decision on my part. Actually, no, you're weak. You're fairly weak compared to my enchantments. I say as you... At least some iron, and then some poppies, which I guess is a thing. Next episode we'll be making our transfiguration chamber complete, and we'll be making at least this dude over here a very good trading partner, but probably all of them, because I'd like to have trades for fewer wheat for emeralds, and the same goes for carrots and pumpkins, and the rest of them I don't really care about. I guess 3 golden carrots for 1 emerald, or even more golden carrots for less emeralds, would be a nice deal as well, because golden carrots, again, as far as I'm aware, are the best food in the game, because they give you a shitload of saturation. So there's a lot of deals here that I would like to make better than they currently are, and for that I'm going to need some zombification. So we'll be doing that next time, and for the time being I think my goal is making a max tier emerald beacon. What we're going to be doing after that, I don't know. That might just like be the end of it. I'm not entirely sure. Minecraft 1.16 like full release is supposed to be released soon, and I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But for the time being, this will be a project that we'll be working on, and after that, you can leave comments down below if you have anything that you'd like to inspire me on to work on. See you back next time. Bye. Also, can you tell I've got a cold? Talking is a little bit difficult with a cold because my nose keeps like... It's kind of gross. Bye. Real quickly before we end this episode, I'm recording this a couple of days after. It's a post-commentary recording. I'm going to end the series here. We defeated Ender Dragon, we defeated the Wither, and we could potentially keep this going for dozens and dozens more episodes, but I'm kind of like done with it. So I think, at least as far as a Let's Play goes, this will be the last episode. There is a potential that I could live stream this world going forward, making like bigger, more interesting builds, and doing it all live. There will not be a lot of cutting because it'll be live, so there will be no cutting in the videos, but it will just be like, what I usually do is a recording session for an hour and a half. I'll just live stream that and make the build, right? And we can have some interaction with chat and whatever, things like that. But obviously, I will not do that if not anybody is interested in it. So if you do like the idea of me live streaming the rest of this series, making the zombification chamber, doing the underwater monument, maybe going out finding a woodland mansion, whatever. So many other options still to do, right? Making more automated farms, things like that. If you want me to do that live, do let me know in the comment below. And based on how much interest there is in the comments, I'll maybe do that, maybe not do that. You might say, why do this at the end of the very last video of the series? Honestly, because if you care enough, you probably have made it this far. And if you've not made it this far, you probably don't care enough. So this way, only the people who really give a crap will comment about it. and I'll know based on that whether or not to continue. It's that easy. If not, I don't know. I guess this is just the end of this world, and it's just going to sit on my hard drive for forever and ever and ever and ever. Not my hard drive, actually, my SSD. Yeah, I'm playing Minecraft off an SSD because that's definitely needed for a game like that, right? It's just my default drive. I'm rambling. So I don't yet know what the replacement game is going to be for the normal Let's Plays. Obviously, if I end up live streaming it, it will be bonus live streams. It will not take away from the Pokemon reverse log live streams that are going on right now, all that kind of stuff, obviously. Thank you for watching. I'll see you back next time. Bye.